Well, it's a holiday tribute to our nation's heroes. This Saturday, hundreds of people will be at the Springfield National Cemetery to lay wreaths on the headstones of our veterans who have served our great country. And joining me tonight to talk about that is Gary Edmondson, the administrative officer of the cemetery, and Micah Tannehill, who is overseeing this special event. So thank you guys both for being here tonight.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you for inviting us. It's very important for us to get the word out to all the public. We love for everyone to show up Friday or Saturday, excuse me. Micah will explain some of the activities we have going on. Right now, I'd just like to tell a little bit of the history. Wreaths Across America started in 2006, and every year we've increased the participation and the wreath placement. This year, we've done something a little different. We've had Wreaths Across America team up with some local organizers, Micah, Wreaths. They're big in the last few years at the State Cemetery, getting wreaths out there. This year they've joined in with Wreaths Across America and the Cook Foundation, who's made a huge donation, which really has helped us get this going. All organizers together, we really want to do 100% wreath placements. And I'd like to say this, a yell out to a lady in Branson. She's been with us from day one, and Miss Desario, excuse me, Michelle, and she's worked this time tirelessly for the last few years, and so we think we're going to reach that goal of 14,000 wreaths here pretty quick. So
14,000 is the goal for Saturday. You started with 5.
Well, 5 wreaths in 2006.
So this has grown exponentially.
Yeah, we're looking for around 5,500 wreaths Saturday. But our ultimate goal is to get up around 14,000 if we're fortunate. So, of course, that does take a lot of effort from the community, too, volunteering and donating these wreaths. Are you still looking for donations and volunteers to come out? Absolutely, and Ms. Tannehill will tell you a little bit about how they can go about doing that. But we're still open for business, so we have the day of the service to get wreaths out. So let's talk about the day of the service. It starts at noon. What do people need to know?
Okay, so it starts at 11.
Oh, at 11,
yeah,
okay.
At 11 at the National Cemetery off Seminole and Glenstone. And we'll shut our main gates down at 9:30 for automobile traffic. We'll still have it open for pedestrians at that time. And we'll also have our side gate open off of Hazelwood, so everyone can come in through there. For parking, we have lots of parking. So we'll have our primary parking right across the street at the Spring Valley Shopping Center. So there's lots of parking there, and then we'll also park people along Hazelwood Road, which is the entrance into Hazelwood Cemetery right next door. So it's right off Seminole. It's real close to the cemetery. And then just for overflow parking, J. Howard Fisk Limousine Service has been generous enough to donate 2 shuttles. And so they're actually going to be transporting people from the north side of Macy's parking lot from there to the cemetery. So we have lots of parking for everyone, and they'll be running from 10 a.m. till 2 to make sure everybody can get there and have time to get to the ceremony and make sure they get back to their vehicles. So what does this ceremony consist of? So we'll start our ceremony, we'll start music at 10:30 by the Glendale Advanced Choir. So it'll start 30 minutes before the service. So if everybody wants to come 30 minutes early and hear some Christmas music, just make sure you bring your own lawn chairs. We'll have very limited seating, so if you want a chair for the service, just bring your lawn chair. So that'll start at 10:30, and then the actual ceremony will start at 11. So we'll have Lieutenant Colonel Ron Hamilton with Civil Air Patrol. He'll be our MC. He'll have his Civil Air Patrol cadets post colors. Then we'll have the national anthem by the Greenwood J-Force dance team, the Pledge of Allegiance, I'm sorry, by the Greenwood J-Force dance team, and the national anthem. Lieutenant Colonel Ron Hamilton will do a mission statement, kind of explain further about our mission with the ceremony and with the wreaths. Then there will be a lot of local area veterans. They're going to participate and place service wreaths on our Pearl Harbor Monument for each individual service. We'll do that, and then we're going to have guest speakers as well. So one of them is going to be former Attorney General, the Honorable John Ashcroft. He'll be there, along with 2 representatives from the Cook Family Foundation. So Mr. Lauren Cook II will be there, along with Mrs. Kay Cook, and they'll be speaking. We will have a rifle salute and taps played by the Veterans Memorial Team, commanded by Glenn Hastings. And the Battlefield Fire Department is actually going to play Amazing Grace, Amazing Grace on bagpipes. So
which is always so neat to see too.
It will be.
And, you know, just describing all of these events, I have to imagine it's a pretty emotional day.
It is, and that's our goal. And it will be emotional, and it's to honor our veterans at Christmas time, of course. And so yeah, just to end the ceremony, we'll have Mr. Robert Shawley with Idis Verdes, the founding president. He will just give direction at how to place the wreaths, and then right after the service, we'll start placing wreaths.
And we only have about a minute left. I do want to ask one thing too, because obviously this is to remember and honor our fallen heroes, but also this is a great teaching tool for kids out there. Do you see a lot of children involved in these ceremonies?
We do, and we involve children. We believe in order to keep traditions going, you have to get the youth involved. My generation, Generation 4, and right after, we pretty well know the history. And we get them, and we do this also during Memorial Day. We get youth involvement to the most we can. And it is a wonderful teaching tool, and for the kids to come out to place the wreaths actually on it is really a great thing.
Very good.
So we're looking for a lot of children.
And we did just want to mention, it's not too late to buy a wreath. There will be people outside our gate still taking donations for next year as well as this year. So if you have a wreath that you want to buy for a grave, then we still have plenty of time for that.
Okay, and so it all starts Saturday at 11 o'clock. Okay, thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.